sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Garrett18er, and today in this video we're going to be doing more of a quicker type review for the new Hasbro Marvel Legends Retro Wave or version Deadpool. And before we get into the figure quickly, this is the type of box he is included with, and it's similar to, I think, one of the Hulk figures. So it comes in this box, and then you can open it, and it does have the retro style packaging, which a picture should have popped up of what it looked like. But I do like this packaging that they do include of it. There's the back right there. I forgot to show that, which is pretty cool. So I do like that they do that with the white box. That is the packaging. Now let's take a look at the accessories first. So he is included with 4 different guns, and then we do get his sword. So we do get the larger gun here, and I believe this is the same gun that we got with the Marvel Legends Killmonger, and I do like the red that they added in with the black there. It is a bit warped, as you can see right there, but you can fix that with some hot and then some cold water there. But I do really like this gun here, and then he's also included with a regular handgun, and I really do dig the way this one looks. I like the black paint right there, and the grip is painted pretty clean too. Also, very nice looking handguns. We do get those, and then we also get these sub-machine guns here, and I like that we do get 2 of them. And they're both identical, as you can see right there. Very nice tiny sculpt detail on that. For a $20-something figure, pretty damn awesome stuff so far. And then we do get his katanas, which are pretty short. They're more of the short swords. And you can see they're mainly like a very light gray plastic, and then the blue wrappings around the handle, they are painted pretty clean. It almost looks like a translucent plastic though. And also, one annoying thing about the swords is he really does not grip onto them that well. Yeah, it'll hold in the hand, but alright, now it's not doing it. Now he's gripping onto it pretty good, but he doesn't grip onto them perfectly. Like, see how loose of a fit it is in that hand? It's going to fall out, so maybe you have to wedge it in there a certain way, because now he's holding on to it pretty fine with the right hand. It's mostly the left hand that doesn't really hold the sword too well. And they do fit right into these sheaths, like so, and they do snap in, so they're not going to fall out or anything like that. So that is all the pretty cool accessories he is included with, which is a decent amount for a Marvel figure. And for the detail on this, I believe they reused this from one of the Deadpools, but instead of the darker parts being black, they're more of like a metallic navy bluish type color, and I really dig the way that looks. They were trying to aim of how he looked back in the comic books back in like the 90s, which I think they captured pretty good, man. And the reason why I bought this figure was purely off nostalgia, man, because it reminded me of the original 90s Deadpool figure, which a picture of that should pop up as well. And I used to have that figure where he had the sword in the left hand and you could stab it into somebody and it would spring back, so it looks like he's stabbing somebody with it. But this is what they're trying to replicate off that old retro figure right there, which I do like very much and thought it was really cool. But the paint's pretty good on it. It's not perfect in some spots, like over here they missed a little bit of the blue paint, but for the most part it's pretty good. They missed a little bit of blue paint down there, same with over there, but really besides that it didn't turn out too bad. The paint looks a little weird over here, unless that's that marbling effect, but it does look pretty good, man. The sculpt, I think, looks great. The head sculpt looks great with the paint and the sculpt. Very nice job on that. The harness looks pretty cool. No paintwork really added onto it besides on the belt buckle and the buckles up here as well. And we get a bunch of pouches around it. Then we do get these separate pieces, which are pouches around the thighs, which look pretty cool too. No added paintwork on them or anything. The arms, I think, turned out great. The legs look fine and everything, but I mean, overall, for, like I said, a $20-something figure, I think they did a pretty kick-ass job with this Deadpool, and really glad I did end up buying it. So let's do some comparisons, and then we'll go over the articulation and wrap this video up. Okay, so for the height of this Deadpool here, it looks like he stands maybe around 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall, or maybe just shy of it. And then let me get a few other figures over here to compare him with. Alright, so starting all the way on the left here, we do have the Mezco 112 Deadpool, then we do have the Mafex comic version Deadpool, the Mafex comic version Wolverine, and then we do have the Marvel Legends Colossus, and this is the cooler bearded version, and I think he scales pretty well with these Deadpools. He's a little bit shorter, as you can see, but he also does scale well with this Mafex Wolverine, and scales really nice with this Marvel Legends Colossus. Let me show you a couple more comparisons, then we will continue on. And then here he is also compared to the Mezco 112 Cable, the SH Figuarts Infinity War Hulk, and the Marvel Legends Big Time Spider-Man and Juggernaut. And I think he scales well with all these figures here. Now let's go over the articulation. And for Deadpool's articulation, he does pretty much have the basic Hasbro articulation, but he does have some of the better Hasbro Marvel Legends articulation. So his head, you can only get him to look up about that much because of the piece around the neck there. And he does look down decently. You really don't get any pivot. It does swivel side to side. And then the torso here, we do have an ab crunch. And I don't really like these because they click, so they can only go to certain spots. And with his, he goes forward about that much. Doesn't really go back, as you can see there. And then all we get is a swivel there, no pivot. And then the arms here, we do have a nice butterfly joint that is definitely effective. And then the arms go out to the sides, about that much. They do go up and down, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in that much. And we do have a swivel and a hinge at the wrists. Now for the legs here, can kick forward about 90 degrees. Doesn't really go back too much. He cannot Jean-Claude Van Damme it. Do have a hip swivel, double jointed knees that bend back all the way. Calf or lower leg swivel, ankles hinge up, down, and then a 90-degree bend ankle pivot. So overall, I think this Deadpool is a pretty damn cool figure. For $20-something, you are definitely getting your money's worth. I feel like you're getting a little bit more than your money's worth. Yeah, he could have been included with some alternate hands, but besides that, he is included with a ton of really cool Deadpool-like weapons. The detail, pretty good. Not perfect in some spots, but definitely good enough. And then the articulation, I think, is some of the more better type of articulation that we do see with Hasbro Marvel Legends. A couple points could have been a little bit better, but you're still going to be able to have a lot of fun posing this figure around. And the quality seems to be pretty good too. It's, like I said, definitely a really good figure for the price that you are paying. But anyway, that is my quick review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Retro Style Deadpool. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh, I like it, shouldn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.